The downpour started suddenly, catching Emily off guard. Rushing for cover, she bumped into someone, sending her book tumbling to the wet pavement. "Oh, I am so sorry," she exclaimed, her cheeks flushing pink. A deep voice chuckled, "No worries, it happens." He bent down, retrieving her soggy book. Their fingers brushed as she took it back, a jolt of electricity running up her arm. He had kind eyes, she noticed, a warm brown that crinkled at the corners when he smiled. "Emily," she offered, feeling strangely breathless. "Liam," he replied, extending a hand. The rain intensified, drumming a steady rhythm on the awning above them. They stood there for a moment, strangers seeking refuge from the storm, yet somehow feeling strangely drawn to one another. The air crackled with unspoken energy, a silent acknowledgement of the connection sparking between them. Liam suggested coffee at a nearby cafe, a charming little place with steaming mugs and the aroma of freshly baked pastries. Emily hesitated, surprised by her own eagerness to prolong their encounter. "Sure," she agreed, a shy smile lighting up her face. They settled into a cozy booth by the window, watching the rain lash against the glass. Conversation flowed easily between them, comfortable and natural. They discovered a shared love for classic literature, debating their favourite authors with playful intensity. Liam spoke with a quiet passion that captivated Emily, his words revealing a depth and intelligence she found incredibly attractive. Time seemed to melt away as they talked, the outside world fading into a blur of grey. Over the next few weeks, Liam and Emily found themselves seeking each other out. Rainy day coffee dates turned into sunny picnics in the park, museum visits, and long walks along the beach. They discovered a shared love for old movies, spending hours lost in black and white classics. Emily loved Liam's sense of humour, the way he could make her laugh until her sides ached. Liam, in turn, was drawn to Emily's warmth, her kind heart, and the way her eyes sparkled when she was truly happy. He found himself wanting to share everything with her, his hopes, dreams and fears. Their connection deepened with every stolen glance, every shared joke, every moment of comfortable silence. They were falling in love slowly and surely, like the gentle drift of autumn leaves. Late one night, after a particularly enjoyable dinner date, Liam walked Emily back to her apartment. They lingered on her doorstep, reluctant to say goodnight. The streetlight cast a warm glow on Emily's face, highlighting the flecks of gold in her eyes. Liam's heart ached with a tenderness he'd never known before. He reached out, tucking a stray strand of hair behind her ear. "I have so much fun with you, Emily," he confessed, his voice husky with emotion. Emily's breath hitched in her throat. "Me too, Liam," she whispered, her heart pounding in her chest. They stood there for a moment, lost in each other's gaze, the unspoken promise of something more hanging in the air. Section 5. Vulnerability and Trust. As their relationship blossomed, Emily and Liam allowed themselves to be vulnerable with each other, sharing their past hurts and insecurities. Emily confided in Liam about her fear of commitment, a result of her parents' painful divorce. Liam listened patiently, his gaze filled with understanding and compassion. He, in turn, shared his own story of loss, revealing the pain he still carried from the death of his younger brother. These moments of vulnerability, though difficult, only strengthened their bond. They realized that true love meant accepting each other's flaws and imperfections, offering comfort and support through life's inevitable storms. Section 6. A Moment of Doubt. One evening, while having dinner with friends, Emily overheard a conversation that gave her pause. Liam's friend, unaware of their relationship, was jokingly recounting Liam's past as a bit of a heartbreaker. Emily's stomach clenched. Doubts crept into her mind, whispering insidious fears. Was Liam truly ready to settle down? Could she trust him with her heart after all he'd put other women through? The doubts gnawed at her, casting a shadow over their previously carefree relationship. She found herself withdrawing from Liam, her smiles becoming strained, her laughter less frequent. Section 7. Reassurance and Rekindled Hope. Liam, sensing Emily's sudden distance, was confused and hurt. He confronted her gently, expressing his concern and asking what had changed. Emily, torn between her growing doubts and her love for Liam, decided to confide in him. She told him about the conversation she'd overheard, voicing her fears and insecurities. Liam listened patiently, his heart aching for the pain he'd unknowingly caused her. When Emily was finished, he took her hands in his gaze unwavering. "Emily," he said softly, "what I had before, those were just chapters in my life. You were the whole story." His words, filled with sincerity and love, washed over Emily, chasing away her doubts. Section 8. Strengthening the bond. Liam's heartfelt confession marked a turning point in their relationship. The wall that Emily had erected crumbled, replaced by a newfound sense of trust and security. They talked openly and honestly, communicating their needs and fears. Liam proved his commitment to Emily through his actions, consistently showing up for her and making her a priority in his life. They weathered life's ups and downs together, supporting each other through career challenges, family dramas, and moments of self-doubt. Their love, tested by time and adversity, only grew stronger, like a delicate flower blooming in the face of a storm. They were each other's rock, their safe harbor, their home. Section 9. A heartfelt proposal. One rainy afternoon, a year after their first encounter, Liam took Emily back to the cafe where they had their first date. The familiar scent of coffee and cinnamon filled the air, bringing back a rush of memories. As they reminisced about their journey together, Liam's eyes filled with tears. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small velvet box. "Emily," he began, his voice thick with emotion, "from the moment you bumped into me on that rainy day, I knew there was something special about you. You are the woman of my dreams, my best friend, my soulmate. Will you do me the incredible honor of becoming my wife?" Section 10. A future together. Tears streamed down Emily's face as she nodded yes, a single word that encompassed a lifetime of love and happiness. Liam slipped the ring on her finger, a sparkling diamond that paled in comparison to the light shining in her eyes. They sealed their promise with a kiss that spoke of shared dreams, unwavering commitment, and a love that had weathered the storms to find its forever. As the rain continued to fall outside, washing away the old and ushering in the new, Emily and Liam knew that their love story was just beginning. They had found something rare and precious, a love born of serendipity, nurtured by vulnerability, and solidified by courage. And they knew with every fibre of their beings that their love was a love for all time.